90 degrees at not even 5 in the morning, waiting for the sun to come up. We're in a little, actually a big wash. There's a tributary coming into it here. And I'm going to try to squeak out some nuggets today before it gets hot, which is going to be really fast. I think it's supposed to be, I don't know, 106 or 108 today. The worst part is we have humidity now because we're coming into our monsoon season. And monsoon is actually a season, not a storm. But we get some pretty big whoppers of storms this time of year and through August. Do a lot of damage. But they also move a lot of dirt in these washes and in the desert. So I'm just kind of letting it get a little lit up here so I don't have a light with me and I don't want to step on a snake. They don't like that so much. I like to leave them be. I'm going to hunt with the gold monster up here some. Going to work some tailings piles and some bedrock. See if we can get lucky today. Sure is quiet out here. Yep, sure is mighty quiet. Anyway, it gets a little brighter. It's almost time now. I'm going to head up the wash. Now this little wash, tributary, has seen its fair share of work. Remember I told you about tailings piles 1,000 times maybe. Look at these here. They really worked this stuff in there. Both sides. The bigger rocks tossed up here. But they worked every bit of this across, it looks like. And look down here, we're walking right on the bedrock. There's some sand over the top and gravel. But this right here, that's bedrock. It's a volcanic tuff. Same stuff we see a lot of here. Bedrock. Some boulders on top of it here. But you can plainly see the bedrock showing right through there. We're going to hunt this stuff a little bit. See if we can't pluck anything out of here. Hasn't been a lot of water move. We're going to use the gold monster for now. I brought the Equinox 800 with me too. It's sitting up there. I'm going to try it out in the wash too and see how it handles these hot rocks. Most of this gray stuff, you see right here, is basalt. And it's real hot. Real hot stuff. And it's all over in the wash and can drive you kind of nuts while you're hunting. So we'll see how the Equinox does into it a little bit later maybe. Right now we're going to hunt with the gold monster. See what we can come up with. Yeah, I decided to get up out of the wash and work some tailings. I got a little target up in here. I've dug some BBs and some other trash, some big pieces of lead. A nice little target right here. It's all to the right on the machine, on the graph on top. So I'm guessing either lead or a little piece of gold that the dry washer guys missed. Down a little bit. Two targets in the same hole. Make sure we're balanced here. Yeah, sounds like two targets right in the same spot. Let's see what this one is. Something small. Little bitty. Okay, it's in my hand and I sure don't see anything gold. Really. Okay, Believe it or not, that little piece of rock right there is hot. Give me a little bit of a target. A piece of volcanic crap. Still have a target here. I got a little bit out of balance just sitting here. There we go. Okay, let's see what this other one is. Oh, sit down, Detector. I want to sit still here. There we go. It's got a little crispier sound. Piece of rock maybe again. Sounds are funny. Yep, still in there. Pretty tiny. It's in my hand. I'm not seeing any gold. Yeah, something in the scoop. No way. It looks like a little bitty piece of gold right there. It sure is. Okay. Yeah, little bitty speck right there. That, my friends, is a little tiny, whoa, lost gold nugget. Okay, well, I dropped it. So, now we got to find it again. Okay, we're going to move the camera back, I guess. I know I dropped it right in front of the darn camera. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see if we can find it again. Get balanced again here. There we go. You're kidding. Well, I don't think I lost it this far back. I know it's right in front of the camera. There it is. Just a little chirp. It's so small. Okay, I think I got the darn thing again. This is one tiny little speck of gold here, folks. Yeah, it sounds the same. I think I caught it again. There it is. Right there, I think. Okay, I caught him again. I'll leave it in the scoop this time. I don't know if we can see it. We'll pick up the camera. Yeah, we'll try to zoom in a little bit. Sorry for the shaking. But there's a little bit of gold nugget in that scoop right there. Right in there. How about that? Alrighty. Maybe I can work this pile and get another one. Appears these guys are a little bit sloppy, which is pretty common. These are pretty recent digs here. A lot of times, folks new to this don't have things set up just quite right. And there's some nuggets in these tailings piles. Alrighty, I got another little target just a few feet away. Just a little bitty thing again, it sounds like. Oh, this one's going left and right. Yeah, BBs do that. But I've also found gold to do that sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe it's so small the machine can't really discriminate properly. I don't trust the discrimination anyway. Basically just showing you how it works. Okay, and what I got on that subject, we're going to switch the machine. Okay, the center button right here, whoa, right there, goes into full discriminate on this machine. Now it's only going to hear non-ferrous. We'll see what it does on this little target. Okay, it's hearing it. You can sure hear it better when you turn off the discrimination. Yeah, let's dig it up. I'm going to guess BB here. That's a little better target now. I got it. Get back in balance here, move it around a little bit. Another target. That one's all to the left. Probably a hot rock. Alright, let's see what we got here. Guess I think this one's going to be a BB probably. In my hand. Oh, right there it is. It's gold. Okay, it's gold. Ay. You see it right at the edge here? Right there. Right at the end of my fat finger. A little piece of gold right there. I'm going to try not to drop this one. Yep, a little bitty piece of gold. This one I might be able to hold on to. Right there. The other side, little piece. Sweet, that's two. Well, taking a little break. Got two little bitty nuggets in the poke. Starting to get pretty warm out here. Both nuggets were in somebody else's tailings pile. I thought I was going to do okay on that bedrock, but apparently not. So, yeah, it's worth the drive out here. A couple little pieces. They all add up after a while. You can't always expect to get the big stuff. And a little bit on coils. Gold monster coils. A lot of people ask when to switch and why I seem to use the 5-inch coil a lot more. Well, it's mostly because when I'm hunting deeper gold and bigger stuff, I'm using a pulse induction detector. And I use this nice little gold monster here for hunting bedrock, shallow bedrock, and real small gold. And so I don't use the 5x10 coil as much. The 5x10 coil goes deeper, but it's not quite as sensitive to the tiny stuff. And that's simple physics. I mean, it's a smaller coil and it's going to concentrate more energy into the smaller area and be a little more sensitive. The bigger coil is going to get better depth and cover more ground for you. So if you're in ground where you're not hunting right on bedrock or in somebody's tailings piles and the dirt's starting to get a little deeper, I suggest going to the 5x10 coil. And for me, it just works out better to use the 5-inch. Like today we were hunting right on bedrock to start. And then I switched over and started hunting the tailings piles. One thing I've learned is these guys lose some gold off them dry washers right into that fine tailings pile. And every now and then I get a nice one in the big rock pile, the header pile. But more often than not, I'm able to squeak a couple out of these fine tailings. So anyway, for today's little nugget hunt with the gold monsters, nugget shooter out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and how about subscribing if you want to see some more.